It is March, friends, so welcome back to the little house on the mountain and come and spend a day with me as I take care of my husband who is homesick with a cold, and we are going to do all the things to get him better as quickly as possible. First thing in the morning, I got some water for both of us with all of the herbal immune tinctures in it. I have a pot simmering on the front of the stove with thyme, cinnamon, and clove, and then of course I have a big pot of broth going on the back of the stove so that I can make us some soup later in the day. I have the diffusers going with eucalyptus and rosemary, and I'm going to be making an Epsom salt detox bath for us for later in the day. I like to get to the sickness as fast as possible and treat myself at the same time, even if I'm not feeling any of the symptoms yet, and that has really fared well for me over the years. So I just decided to do all the things for myself today that I was already doing for him. I did extra of my powdered colostrum, all of the herbal tinctures, the nice healing warm foods, and because it was just a quiet and cozy day on the mountain, I decided to do a little bit of spring things today because I consider March to be very early spring. So I've been switching out some of my flowers and embracing all of the tulips and the lavender and the things that just remind me that spring is right around the corner. And even though it was a sick day for my husband, I have to say that I just absolutely love quiet days where I can be really in the moment, just taking care of him, listening to the chickens laying their eggs and the songbirds that have arrived to the mountain. I really enjoy just watching all of the steam from the pots on the stove and just letting all of those good smells just enmesh themselves through the house, and it just really feels like a healing environment. We've been having some more mild temperatures, but it happened to be a really random chilly day that day, but I still opened a lot of the windows in the house for a period of time just to get all that really good fresh air flowing in and out of the house. And thankfully it was a nice sunny day, so that helped to take some of the edge off of the chill, and it was really nice to just sit by the sunny window and allow that cool breeze to come inside. So March is here and I have house projects and work projects going on. My mom came the other day and helped me start with my spring cleaning by doing my linen closet, which was great. I kind of wish I had gotten a smidge more of her organizational genetics, but I try. I do what I can do. If you've been around for any bit of time, you know I break the seasons up into 3-month chunks, and so spring starts March 1st. So here we are. And I heard a spring songbird out the window a few mornings ago. So some of the spring birds have migrated back, and it's just so beautiful to hear their delightful singing in the morning. One of my big things with sickness is that with health stuff in general, is that prevention is always the way to go. The faster you can get to something, the better. I think one of the biggest mistakes that people make with their health in general is waiting too long to begin to do the things that their body needs. A lot of times people will wait to see how bad something's going to get, or to the point where they can't ignore it anymore, and then they start throwing stuff at it. My big thing, and it's worked for me time and time again, is getting to something as fast as possible or being as preventative as possible. So if he's not feeling good, even if I feel no symptoms, I start treating myself as if I have it as well, and that has served me very, very well over the course of time. So all the stuff that I'm doing for him, I will start doing for myself right away, so that, because I don't want to find out. I don't want to play the how bad can this get game. I just want to deal with things right away, and it just kind of gives your body what it needs to respond to what's happening as best as it can. And I do the same thing with my healing journey, where I try not to let things get to the point where I can't ignore them anymore, because now your body has sent you out loud signals in the form of intolerable symptoms, which means we've already gotten to the point where the body is screaming out for the help. And I just want to be able to discern and help my body when it's still whispering instead of having to shout at me. So anyway, that we're doing all the things today. I have to work on, I have 2 books coming out. That's 2. I have 2 books coming out, and I am working on finishing those up. So I got to work on that today, and then we're probably going to sit in front of the infrared light for a little while and have a quiet movie night with the dogs. I think that's what we need. I've been taking a few days off to ponder some things that I feel like the Lord put on my heart to ponder, so that I make sure that I'm being the best me possible, so that I can put out the best content and information as possible. These last few days of taking some time off has really reminded me of how much I love intentional living and soft living and being in the moment with things. It has reaffirmed to me my goals with my personal life and with business, that is what I desire, is time freedom and a quiet life where I can mind my business and do my purpose and love people the way God's called me to love them. So I would love to tell you I can take you into my aesthetic, soothing bathroom and show you the bath salt mixture I'm gonna make for him. I'm gonna put some rosemary and eucalyptus in some bath salts, and then some bentonite clay and some baking soda. So do a little detox bath for the both of us. I would love to show you that process, but our neighbor's tree fell on our bathroom last August, and we are still fighting with the insurance company. So the bathroom is covered with garbage bags and duct tape and cracks, and it's not really the mood I'm going for. So I'm not going to take you in there, but just know that if you're not feeling good, do some dry brushing, do some lymphatic massage. I have a video on my channel. I will link in the description box on how to do that. And then get yourself, if you have a tub, into a bath with the Epsom salts. If you want to do some oils in there, bentonite clay and baking soda, just to help your body detoxify the shenanigans right on out. And you'll be happy to know that at the time that I am doing the voiceover for this video, James is feeling much better and I am doing okay. So I hope that you are well out there, friends, and I wanted to thank you so much as always for choosing to come back to our little house on the mountain. If you're interested in any of my resources, my digital downloads, my other channel, or my Healing Era course, you can find all of that information in the description box and pinned in the comments below. I appreciate all of you, and Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you, beautiful and precious souls, right here on the next one. Stay well out there. Bye, friends.